big data has obviously been a big issue within the insurance industry, and data has become often referred to as the new gold, the new oil, because that's how that is the company's bread and butter. With me, I've got Carlo van Zyl and Michael van Wyngaardt from Tracker, who's going to talk to us about telematics and how that helps determine driver behavior and how it helps move the industry forward. Guys, welcome.
Thank you.
Carlo, maybe let's start with you and just talk about how big data and analytical, looking at that data, cleaning it up analytically, how does that help determine driver behavior?
So, what we've done since the last meeting, since we've met last, Jonathan, was we've invested a significant amount of time and effort in getting the best technology with the most sophisticated algorithms that calculates and refines data to a point where we can allow insurance companies and underwriting managers insight into that data now at a very affordable price, and it gives them an understanding of the relationship between driver behavior and then the data we have and then the insurance risk.
So now, how does that help you design products for, going forward? Obviously, customers are looking for innovation. They want products that are innovative. So how do you use that data to drive products development?
So what we do is we take the information that we recover from vehicles, so all the telematics data we get, we refine the data, we listen to insurers and understand what their requirements and their needs are, and then we custom build products for them that meets those needs. So it's not a one-size-fits-all solution, it's a customized solution where we have conversations with insurers and understand what their requirements and needs are, and then we build solutions specifically for what they require. And that drives different innovations for different insurance needs.
Mike, maybe let's come to you. How does this help build your business partners and your business relationships? How does analyzing this data do that?
You know what, I've actually gone to many of the actual lectures this morning, and it's interesting, without fail, each one of the discussions was around risk. And it's amazing. I think a lot of people don't think about our business as, I'm actually in the risk management business, if you think about it. So to make it, maybe just convey it in a simplistic way is, in essence, what our technology does, it collects a whole lot of data. And we take that data, we turn it into intelligence. And if you think about it, and if you want to manage your business properly today, you need to have access to good insight. And that's exactly what telematics does. So we take that data and turn that into a story, and from that, business owners and our partners are in a position to actually look at it and make some intelligent decisions around it. And through that process, obviously, we drive the risk down.
Do you want to add something, Carlo?
So just want to come in there, and from a risk management perspective, the telematics data, like Mike said, allows the insurer now to understand exactly what the relationship between driver behavior and the risk is that they're accepting, or that they're looking at, or that they're tracking, and what their appetite is for that risk.
Let's talk about driver behavior. And I mean, obviously as a journalist, I get a lot of questions asking, can Tracker single out, a specific car, a driver that drives a specific brand? Are they better than others? Is that the type of? So what I'm trying to ask is, can you tell whether a BMW driver is worse or better than a VW driver? Is that the type of information that you have?
That question.
No, but I mean, is that the type of information that you do have?
Absolutely.
We've got data scientists and engineers that's been employed to specifically dissect and go into that data, make sense of that data. And yes, we're not able to pin out the bad apples, but we can tell you, as an insurance company, how you can build incentives to incentivize people that drive better, and also single out the ones that drive poorly, and perhaps put a rehabilitation program in place.
Okay.
If I may, I want to give you another example of what we do, just in how powerful data is. Take one of our very big customers who transport tomatoes. We're in a position to tell that customer, if you travel a certain road, because of the road surface, to what extent it will damage your crop that you have on the back of the truck or not. Now that kind of thing is extremely powerful, because when you get to the market, instead of losing 10% of your crop because of the road surface, maybe it's just 5 or 3%. So that's powerful.
That's awesome. Maybe let's just end off by saying, just looking at telematics and where can it go in the future? How can we build telematics to become bigger and better than it is now at the moment?
Yeah, so for me, telematics, as I say, is really around is the risk management component of it. It's absolutely crazy. But what telematics is, the application for telematics nowadays, we talk about in our business as living in this world, this connected world. And so telematics is going to be able to not only connect you to your business partners and your traditional markets, but your homeowners, as an example, where we start talking to various things inside your house. You could, as an example, your gate could know that your vehicle is approaching, and then you could identify yourself as the driver, and it will open the gate for you or not, as an example.
So from an insurance perspective, I think it's moved beyond just ensuring that the vehicle or the claims cost of the vehicle is kept to a certain or minimized. It's now driver safety, making sure the person occupying the vehicle is safe, making sure the insurance company understands what vehicles being driven and what risks they're accepting under those vehicles based on the trends that our data analytics teams and our engineers have gone under. So the future of telematics is based around safety, and not just necessarily the vehicle, but about a lifestyle product that's created for the human, for the next consumer.
If I may add, it's amazing how the shift is actually moving away from the traditional services to anything. So health and safety, as you mentioned right now, one of the biggest telecommunication companies in South Africa applies the telematics exactly for that only.
Yeah.
So the tender was issued purely around health and safety, and it's wonderful to see that kind of approach.
Guys, Track is a legend in the market. You guys have done some good work. Very, very setting the bar going forward. Thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you,
so much
Jonathan.
for
Thank
having
you,
us.
Thank you, guys.